Currently right now we're here in the testing server, which released the new update that's going to be coming 7 hours from now, but basically already released when you're watching this. I can't really see what they added fully in this update, but they added a new event, Fisch ORCA migration, as you can see over here in the chat, which is a new fish hunt event, which currently right now there's a ORCA migration happening. I'm pretty sure it randomly spawns around in the ocean area, somewhere random. As you can see over here, I think it's happening over here, the event, the ORCA migration event over here. As you could see, it's like the shark hunt event where it just happens, it just spawns randomly. But we're gonna try to get this. So I used the fish radar, and as you can see, I think you need to try and catch the orca while it's swimming. As you can see, I enabled the fish radar, and as you can see, the orcas are moving, and so as well as the radar is moving. So I think you're gonna have to try and get this while it's moving. It'll definitely just be better if you just stay in your boat and swim and drive at the same time. I think we caught the orca, which has a negative 80 progress speed, which I think I won't be able to actually catch this because I actually didn't expect this to be this high. But we caught the orca, and it's actually a legendary fish. New catch 1289 kg. So it seems like the orca, as you can see, there's this blue arrow showing, which I think is showing where the orcas are going to be going. As you can see, this big blue line, and basically I think the event ends until it reaches the end of wherever this blue line ends up at. But we caught the orca. It's a legendary. As you can see over here, it says orcas will end migration right here. So this is the amount of time you have to try and get the orca, which is probably, I'll say, like maybe 10 minutes to reach. From all over there to here, probably 10 minutes. You have a total time of trying to get the orca. But there isn't just an orca, there's actually as well an ancient orca as well. It's a secret rarity orca, which I'm pretty sure you don't need to use any specific totem like the kraken. Pretty sure you're just supposed to just fish in this obviously pool area over here where the orcas are going, and then you obviously, I think it's probably a very low chance of it being the Asian orca instead of the regular normal orca. But this is the orca, as you can see right here. I don't know how often the event happens since this is the testing server, and obviously most likely the devs just made it high chance of getting this event, so we're able to test if this event is working. So I don't know how rare this event will happen, and I don't know also if you're able to summon this event with sundial totems. So we're gonna try and see if we're able to get the ancient orca. But before we even do that, I'm definitely gonna enchant this rod with some resilience, and I'm also gonna go try and get some aurora totems so I'm able to try and catch these way more easier and not take so long. But it seems like even if you catch an orca, the event still happens, because usually once you catch the event fish, the event obviously leaves. But it seems like this event actually stays there until reach the end of the migration. But before we go enchant our rod, I actually am curious on the price of this orca. The price of the orca goes for 10,000 credits. That's actually pretty decent, and if I had to guess, the ancient orca would probably go like 25,000 credits. So I'm gonna attempt to get that, but it's definitely gonna be pretty rare to get. Thankfully it's not like the kraken event where you need to go buy so much raft totems and have a 2% chance of getting that. We enchanted our rod with the resilient enchant, and we also got a lot of aurora totems, which we have a total of 51. So the grind now begins to try and get this ancient orca, which is definitely going to be very difficult, and hopefully I get lucky enough to get in the testing server. And it seems like the orca migration is the same pathway every time, it seems like, because this is the third orca migration I had, and it's been the exact same pathway. But I'll be back in sometime later if we do get the ancient orca, or if we don't. It's been an hour and a half later, and as you can see here in my inventory, I've caught in over 30 orcas in an hour and a half, and as you can see, I had no luck on getting the ancient orca. But I still haven't gave up. I don't think I'll give up yet unless the testing server does shut down and you're not obviously able to play anymore on the testing server. But we caught over 30 orcas. Every 10 minutes there's an orca migration in the testing server. I don't think it will be the same in when the official update does come out. I definitely do think it'll be way more rare. But every time there's an orca migration, there's 5 orcas, which each time you catch one orca disappears. That's one thing I've noticed. So as you can see, there's 5 orcas. You only could catch 5 orcas in this entire event. When it's happening, the Aurora totem is pretty easy to get it. Not really that difficult, but hopefully soon enough I'm able to get it, the ancient orca, unless, like I said, the testing server gets a shutdown and I'm not able to try to get the ancient orca anymore until the update releases in the public server. Been another hour-ish later, and as you can see over here, I don't know, this is kind of weird to me, but the orcas are white and gray, and normal colors are usually black and white. So for some reason the orcas are white and gray. I don't know, this is the first time me seeing the orcas this color. I don't know if this is because this is the ancient orcas, but let's try to grab one. Let's see what type of orca this is. I think I caught one of the orcas. Let's see what type of orca this is, because it's kind of weird how this one is gray and white and it's not black and white instead. So I think this might be the ancient orca, and we got the ancient orca. As you can see right there, we caught it. So I guess that's how you could tell that this is the ancient orca, when the orcas are white and gray instead of black and white. These orcas are way more difficult to catch, because usually by now I already would have catched all 5 of the orcas, but it took me like 4 or 5 minutes just to get one of the orcas. I guess that's how you could tell that these are the ancient orcas, since it's pretty difficult to get and the legendaries were pretty easy to get. But that's pretty cool how all the orcas turn into the ancient orca. But that's how you get the ancient orca. It took me a total of, I think, like 50 plus orcas. But I caught the secret ancient orca, as you can see there in the chat. No really point of trying to get more of this ancient orcas, but that is a secret ancient orca. It took me like a total of 3 hours to try and to get that, but trust me, it's definitely not going to be as common, these orca migrations, in the official update. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be even way more rarer, so that meaning that it's going to be even way more harder to try and get those orcas. But at least you don't need to use any specific totems to try and get that secret. It's all just luck. But as you can see right here, this is the ancient orca. It looks pretty cool, but the black one definitely does look a little better. I like this one, the original color. But lastly, before we end off this video, let's check the price of this. Can you tell me the price of this? This goes for 10,000 credits. So it seems like it's bugged in the testing server, because I definitely don't think it'll be the exact same as the regular orca. If I had to guess, it'll probably be like 25,000 to 30,000 credits, this ancient orca. But currently it's bugged, so sadly we won't be able to see the price of this. But this is the ancient orca. Like I said, I caught like a total of like 50 plus orcas, as you can see here, my entire inventory. But thankfully I caught the ancient orca. I thought I wouldn't be able to catch it in time, because I thought they were going to shut down the testing server. But here's the ancient orca, as you can see here in the bestiary. The ancient orca, secret rarity. A rare orca, tend to migrate from time to time. Bait shark head. And over here we have the regular orca, the legendary one, which this one is the exact same bait shark head. Orcas tend to migrate from time to time. Same description, location, ocean. So there's 2 types of orcas: legendary, the normal one, and then the secret orca, which spawns very rarely. But that's pretty cool. That's how you could tell that the ancient orca spawned, when you see all 5 of the orcas are white and gray. But that is part of the updates. I think they added more stuff in this update, but I caught the orca and the ancient orca. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely be appraising that ancient orca. Once I do get it again, I'll have to go and catch it again once the update officially comes out.